Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. And the news is HEXAWARE have announced their first basic drive to recruit pass outs of 2023, especially BTechs. And the first phase of recruitment online assessment examination will start on 5th August 2022. So to show you what they will actually ask, we have designed this particular session. The pattern is pretty simple. Examination would be on Aon platform, 15 questions each from 3 sections. First section would be English. Second would be analytical or reasoning, and section 3 would be quantitative aptitude. And the questions from quantitative aptitude, what kind of question they would be asking, we would be focusing in this particular session. And we will be producing one more session where I'll talk in detail about the general format for section 2 and few questions from it. As far as the section 3 quantitative aptitude 15 question format is concerned, this is what we have seen from their previous drives, that this is on the whole, these are the number of questions and the topic from which they actually ask questions from. 3 questions from geometry mensuration, 2 from data interpretation, it may be a table or a bar diagram or a pie chart, 2 questions from ratio proportion mixtures, 1 each from time and work, time, speed, distance. 1 question can be from simple interest / compound interest, a question from profit and loss, and the remaining 4 questions would be from mathematical operators, symbol, equation, linear equations, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, and all. So based on what we have seen in the previous drives, sample questions are prepared, and in this session we would be focusing that, and you know the drill. Drill is very simple. First, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please do it. Itna to banta hi hai. Pause the session, try to solve questions by yourself, and then look out for the solution. So on this note, let's start now. Let's start with few sample questions from data interpretation. As said that you can expect 2 questions from either this kind of table or a bar diagram or a pie chart, something like that, or a line diagram. Here we have a table and it's saying that it's a count of various components of blood in a sample. In May, June, July in a sample, these are the counts per liter. Okay. What is the approximate rise in the concentration of blood components together during May to June? Okay, we need the total for May, we need the total for June. Mind it, on-screen calculator is not there with us. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11.1, 161.1 into 10 to the power 9 is common, we can avoid that. For July it is 16, 20, 27, 467.5. So we need the rise. Rise is 467.5 minus 161. Let it be 603. 306, let me take 306. 306 over 161 into 100 is what we are looking out for. 160 and 300, if I take out 310, it is very close to like twice of 160 is 320. It is very close to twice, and the very close to twice, that is 200%, is 190%. Answer should be D, 190%. Okay, next question is, what is the concentration of neutrophils in the blood in the month of July? That is 7.5. Out of 467.5, this is what we are looking out for. 7.5 divided by 467.5 into 100. If I take 25 3 times 25 1, 25 217, that will go 8 times. 175 will go 7 times. So if I make it 6, it will come around 62. 100 by 62 would be 1 point. We'll get 48. 6 into 7, 42. But there is no 7. It should be 1.7% or less than that. 1.6%. One of the option is there. 1.6% is the tick. One more question from tabular format data interpretation. I hope you are pausing the session and do it by yourself. See, questions in HEXAWARE Section 3 Quantitative Aptitude are very easy. 15 questions would be there. I am showcasing different questions which I collected from the earlier drive. A similar kind of question I am showcasing for you for practice. For 15 questions, 15 minutes is there. Read the question, mark on the answer. That is what their perspective is, and that is how we are also going to do. So whether these are easy or tough, it's not the question. It's very simple way question is asked, simple way we are supposed to answer. So these are the average sale price to a customer in USD, US dollar. These are different product prices in USA and prices in India. The sales price of personal computer basics in India is more than in USA, correct? What is the percentage difference with respect to the price in USA? Difference is 1800 minus 1600, that is 200. And they are asking the difference with respect to prices in USA. So we are supposed to find this 200 by 1600. That is 1 by 8. 1 by 8 in percentages is 12.5%. Option A. Next question that they asked is, if a person purchases 200 dot matrix printers in India for 270 and sells them in USA for 300 per piece, what will be his profit percentage? So it's like useless multiplying this amount with 200. Whatever the profit is on one computer, that is fine for 200 computers also. So profit per piece is 300 minus 270, that is 30. So profit percentage is profit divided by cost price into 100. That is 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is 11.11%. That is in option C. So now we have a bar diagram. XYZ Jewelers conducted a study. The sales in kilograms of 5 precious stone: topaz, emerald, ruby, opus and bezel. As we can see, it is topaz, EROB. Okay, this color goes from left to right. Were mapped for financial years from 95-96 to 99-2000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Study the graph and answer the question. First question is, what is the total sales of ruby? Ruby is 1, 2, 3. That means this orange one. As a percentage of total sales of precious stones for the given period. We just need to find the total of everything. 200, 300, 500, 700, 900 and this is 1000. Where ruby is orange one, that is 200. For next year, 150, 400, 450, 650, 750. And ruby is 50. This goes 8, 9, 10, 1000, 1400. Ruby goes 200. Then 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11 and this is 12. 1200 and ruby goes 200. For the last year, in the given graph, 2, then 3, 5 and this one is also 1, 5, 6, 750. Once again 2, 350, 5, 6 and 750, where ruby is 150. So total comes to 15, 25, 35, 45, 5100 kgs, and for ruby is 250, 450, 650, 7, 800. So the percentage they are looking out for is 800 by 5100 into 100. That is 8 by 51. Point, it will go 1 time 29, 1, 5, 15 something, and the only option with 15 something is option D, 15.53%. Okay, so next question is, by what percent are the average annual sales of amaranth? Amaranth is the second color. So that we have 300, 250, 400, here also 400, and here we have 150. So 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. 1500 is total for amaranth. In the given period, more than the sales of opal in 98-99. So first we need the average annual sales. Average annual sales of emerald is 300 kg. How much this is more than the sales of opal in 98-99? 98-99, opal is the second last block, that is 200. Now the question is, how much is 300 more than 200? Obviously, it is 100 more. It is 100 more than 200. That means our answer would be 50%. 300 is 50% more than 200. Option A would be the pick. While we are comparing, the reference frame is always the second one in the consideration. How much is E greater than O? Greater than O, the value of O should come in the denominator as far as comparison is concerned. Moving on to the section of geometry and mensuration, quite a few simple, logical, direct formula based questions were asked, and we know that 3 questions they will ask. And this is one of the kind of the question which I have seen on all the screen. So I have taken up the different ones, and all the question asks is the same thing, that a polygon have n number of diagonals, then what is the value of n? So if a polygon is n-sided, number of diagonals for an n-sided polygon is given by n into n minus 3 by 2. Logic is simple. It is derived from the formula nc2 minus n. Number of straight line that can be drawn with help of n points of the polygon minus the number of sides are the diagonals. When we solve this, we'll get n into n minus 3 by 2. So now we can solve these questions by picking up the options also. A polygon has 152 diagonals. Find the number of sides. That is 152 into 2 is equals to n into n minus 3. So now this is 2 into 76. That is 2 into 38. 2 into 19 into 2. We are getting 19 into 16. Obviously, when being compared with n into n minus 3, n is equals to 19. You can use the options directly, put in the formula and check, or you break the number of diagonals figure, whatever it is given, and find through the options. Again, there are 377 diagonal. That means 377 into 2 should be equals to n into n minus 3. Now that is like 14, 1, 15, 1, 754. 27 into 24. 4 into 7 is 28. 28 into 25 will not give 4 at the end. 29 into 26 will give 4 at the end. We can multiply and check. 9, 6, 54, 5, 12, 17, 18, 1, 4, 5. 4, 5, 7. Bingo. So it's matching with 29. Number of sides of polygon here is 29. Let's check for the next one, 324. So we know that 324 into 2 is n into n minus 3. It will go 3108, then 2 is 54, 227. 4312 into 3, 3627 into 24. Bingo, it matches. N equals to 27 matches. Option B is the pick. Again, one from mensuration, rhombus. Find the area of rhombus whose diagonals are this and this. In case of a rhombus, where all four sides are equal, two diagonals are d1, d2, area is given by half into d1 into d2. Simple. If we remember the formula, we can find the answer in no time. So area of given rhombus should be half into 46 into 8. That is 24 to 16, 184. 184 square centimeter, that is in option D. A rare combination of geometry and mensuration. The radii of two concentric circles are 20 centimeter and 25 centimeter. That means we have one circle, radius 20, and we have another circle, both center is same, radius is 25. If the chord of the greater circle is tangent to the smaller circle, suppose this is the chord AB, it is tangent to the smaller circle at this point C, then the length of the chord is how much? Now, if we suppose that center is O, we know OC. OC is the radius of the small circle, that is 20. And if I join OA, OA is radius of the greater circle or the bigger circle, that is 25. We know that the line joining the center of the circle and the point of contact of the tangent makes 90 degree with the tangent. Line joining the center to the point of contact to the tangent is 90 degree, is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact, you can also say that. That means in triangle, this is 20, this is 25, we are looking out for this length AC. AC would be root over 25 square minus 20 square, that is 5 into 45. 5 into 3, that is 15. AC is 15. And one more theorem is there, that chord is bisected into two halves if a perpendicular is dropped from the center on the chord. We know that this is perpendicular. That means the length of AC and the length of CV both are same. So length of chord is twice of AC, that is 2 into 15, 30 centimeter. Two theorem combined together to find this solution. You know the drill, pause the session, try to solve it yourself and then look out for the solutions. PQR is an equilateral triangle. Fair enough. MN are 2 points on the side PQ and PR such that MN is parallel to QR. This is M and suppose this is N. And MN is parallel to QR. If MN is 6 centimeter, then what is the area of triangle PMN? Okay, we just need to understand that this is an equilateral triangle and a line is parallel to one side. That is, whatever be this, if this is 6, then automatically this angle also becomes 60 degree, this angle also becomes 60 degree because these two angles are 60 degree. And MN is parallel to QR and angle P is 60 degree itself. That means PMN is an equilateral triangle in itself. And area of equilateral triangle is given by root 3 by 4 into side is square. Here the length of the side is 6. Therefore, area of triangle PMN is root 3 by 4 into 6 square. 6 square is 36 by 4 is 9. So, area will be 9 root 3 centimeter square or square centimeter that we have in option C. The circumference of a circle. The circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle. This is equals to 37 pi given. Then pi cancel. Find the diameter. Diameter is nothing but 2r. 2r is nothing but diameter. Diameter is 37 centimeter. Option A is the pick. A classical example again. The length of each side of an equilateral triangle is 12 root 3. What is the area of incircle? First, we have a equilateral triangle. Incircle means a circle which is touching all the three sides of the triangle. This radius of the incircle of an equilateral triangle is 1/3 of height of equilateral triangle. In case of equilateral triangle, the in radius is nothing but 1/3 of height of equilateral triangle. Height of equilateral triangle is given by root 3 by 2 into side. So, in radius is 1 by 3 into root 3 by 2 into side. In this case, in radius would be 1 by 3 into root 3 by 2 into side of an equilateral triangle is 12 root 3. 2, 3, 6, 2. 2 into 3 is 6. So, in radius is 6 centimeter. So, area of incircle is given by pi r square, that is pi into 6 square, 36 pi centimeter square. If you know the formula directly, you can do it, or this is the simple derivation in case of equilateral triangle. 36 pi centimeter square, option C is the answer. One more from the world of mensuration, and it is a square. What is the length of diagonal of a square? So, if a square side is A, diagonal is given by root 2 times A. So, if square side is 7 root 2, its diagonal is root 2 times 7 root 2. 7 into 2 is 14 centimeter. Straight away answer D. In the next set of few questions, I'll solve few questions from mathematical operators where some symbols are used as some operators. We need to read it carefully and then find the solution. Read the information and then answer the question asked. A at the rate B means A minus B by 2. A hashtag B means A into B, and A to the power B means A plus B by 3. Find the value of 2 hashtag 4. This should be equals to 2 into 4, that is 8, and then 5 to the power 3. This is equals to 5 plus 3 by 3, that is 8 by 3. Now in the middle is at the rate. That means we need 8 at the rate 8 by 3, that is A minus B by 2. A minus B by 2. Okay, so it is 8 into 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3 divided by 2. So that will give us value 8 by 3. Solve properly. 8 by 3, option B is the pick. This is what we are getting. One more, and you must be following the drill. Pause, solve, check. These are the operators. $2.03. $2.03 means 2 plus 3 by 2. 5 by 2 is 2.5. Then we have 42. 42. 42 is 4 by 2. That is 2. Then we have in middle W. So 2.5 W2. 2.5 W2 is equals to 1. It is W here. W x W y is 1, the constant value. So whatever this value is, whatever this value is, we just need to check that here is W written. And W operator indicates whatever be the value of x and y, it will give a constant return, that is 1. Option A is the pick. Pause it, give this one a try. Another example from mathematical operators. Okay, we have operator and percentage and exclamation sign. First is 9 exclamation 3. That is P plus Q by 3. 9 plus 3 by 3. 12 by 3, that is 4. The next we have 14 percentage 7, which is actually P by Q. 14 by 7 is 2. Now here operator is AND. We need the value of 4 and 2. 4 and 2 means 4 is square minus 2. 4 is square minus 2. 16 minus 2 should be 14. We have that in option A. To practice these kind of question, you will get 1 in HEXAWARE. Sorry, we have one more of this operator type, and that was on one of the screens. So been taken up. Solve it. First is S100. S100 means simply square root of 100. That is 10. Then we need R23 R23 9 means remainder. When 23 is divided by 9, remainder is 2 plus 3, that is 5. Now we need Q of 10, 5. Q is quotient when A is divided by B. When 10 is divided by 5, our quotient is 2, because 5 into 2 is 10. Option B fits in. Okay, talking about the intercepts of a line. X by A plus Y by B equals to 1. If we can transform this line equation into this form, then x-axis intercept is A units and y-axis intercept is B units. Now we can write this as 4x plus 7y equals to 28. If I divide both sides by 28, it will become x by 7 plus y by 4 equals to 1. That means x-axis intercepts are 7 units and y-axis intercepts are 4 units. This is A units and B units. Equation of this line is given by this intercept format. So our answer should be 7 units and 4 units, option A. Or you can also put y equals to 0, you will get x equals to 7. You can put x equals to 0, you will get y equals to 4. Those are also the intercept, obviously, because this point is nothing but A0 and this point is 0, B. Moving on to the arithmetic part, where we would be covering profit and loss, ratio, proportion, simple interest, compound interest, time and work, time, speed, distance, because we have seen 7 to 8 questions from these topics. Especially go through the master class of profit and loss, which is there in the playlist, the rule book, and you will find these questions to be very easy if you use these rules. A merchant sells cloth at a markup of 10% for every meter. If that meter scale measured 90 centimeter for every meter, find the profit or loss. We can use rule 4 directly here. cost price of 100 centimeter is suppose 10 rupees. Now we need to check what he is doing while he is selling. While he is selling 1 meter, he is actually using a faulty scale which measures 90 centimeter. That means he is offering only 90 centimeter in place of 1 meter, and he had also marked up the price by 10%. That means for 10 rupees he is charging 11 rupees now. This is the whole thing. Cost price of 100 centimeter is 10, but selling price of 90 centimeter is 11. Once this setup is done, profit or loss percentage is simply principal diagonal 100 into 11, that is 1100, minus secondary diagonal 90 into 10, 900, divided by secondary diagonal into 100. So it is 11 minus 9, that is 2. 2 by 9 into 100, that is 22.22% profit. Profit of 9, 11, loss. None of the above mentioned option, because he is making profit of 22.22%. Fit yourself maybe like a timer for 30 seconds and try to solve these questions. Adam gains 20% by selling apples at a certain rate. Suppose if rate is x, he is selling at 1.2x. If he charges 1.20 higher per apple plus 1.20, if he charges new selling price, he will gain 40%. Fine. That means new selling price is 1.4 times the cost price. So 1.2 is 1.4 minus 1.2 is 0.2x. Value of x is 1.2 divided by 0.2, that is 6. Cost price is 6. Determine the original price at which he sells an apple. Original selling price was 1.2 times x. That is 1.2 into 6, 7.2. Original selling price was 7.2. Option B is there. Another question from profit and loss on the screen. What is the profit percentage if 20 shirts are sold at the cost price of 30 shirts? Again, we can use our debt rule 4. Go through the masterclass of percentages. Link is there in the description. CP of 30 shirts is rupees 1. Suppose then SP of 20 shirts is also rupees 1. We know the drill. Principal diagonal minus secondary diagonal divided by secondary diagonal into 100. 10 by 20 is half. Half into 100 is 50%. 50% profit. Ratio proportion, 2 question, one very simple and one a bit like you need to work it out. This is the simplest of the question which was asked on different screens. Two numbers, ratio is given, first one is given. In all question, first one is given, we need to find the other one. Ratio equals first number divided by the second number. Simple. Second number, 19 into 5, 95. For the next one, second number is 48 into 5 by 8, 30. And for the third one, second number is, again I'll use the same, 54 into 13 by 9, 6. That is 78. Do it. You should be able to do this without pen paper in 5-10 seconds so that you save time to solve other different kind of questions. Basically DI, where we need a little bit more time for calculations. Save time in these kind of questions. Ray can complete a piece of work in 15 days. What percentage of work will he complete in 7.5 days? It is simply number of days divided by total number of days taken by him. That is half. In percentages, that is 50%. Option C fits in. Mary can finish a painting in 2 days. How many paintings will she finish in 10 days? Unitary method, 10 by 2, 5 paintings. Option C. A classical first level of question from time and work. Pipe M can fill a tank in 3 hours. Pipe N can fill the tank in 2 hours. If they are opened simultaneously, in how much time can they fill it? We know the drill. When we need to add in time and work, formula we use is simply product by sum. Product of the 2 times divided by sum of the 2 times. 6 divided by 5, that is 1.2 hours. If they are working together, if 2 people are working together, then time taken by them is nothing but A into B divided by A plus B. 1.2. Option A is the pick. Rule 8. Go through the rule book, Rule 8. Link is there in the description below. Which of the given numbers in the option is the least? 0.5 whole square is 0.25. 0.008 to the power 1 by 3. That will be 2 into 2 into 2 by 10, 10, 10 whole cube. That will be 2 by 10, 0.20. 0.23. So out of these 3, this is the least till now. And root over 0.49. 0.49 is 0. That is 49 by 100 or 7 by 10 whole square. So root will give us value 0.7. This is the largest. This is the smallest, 0.20, which is option B. Simple questions from simple interest. Basically, just remember how to calculate the simple interest. Simple interest formula we know, P R T by 100. And amount under simple interest is simply P plus SI. Emily invested $5,000 under a simple interest is 6% per annum. Find the simple interest earned by her after 4 years. It is P into R into T, that is 4, divided by 100. Gone. That is 30. 3 and 4, 12. $1,200. Option C. And I've kept the same question on the screen, and the same screen as just same type of question was asked. Value was different. Emma invested 5200 under simple interest 6%. Find the simple interest earned by her after 3 years. 5200 into 6 by 100 into 3. So it's gone. 52 into 6 into 3 is 18. 16, 1, 41 and 2, 43, 4, 5 and 4 is 9. So 16, 1, 41 and 2, 43. Sorry, it should be 936. Option B is the pick. Now a few questions straight away from the world of ratios and mixtures. If it is there, we will take 4, 5, 2, 3 questions from this and let's solve it one by one. You know the drill. Do it yourself first. Ratio of salary of Peter and Paul 2:3. Peter, Paul 2:3. That means 2x, 3x. Their salary were increased by 200 and 600 respectively, and hence the new ratio becomes 1:2. Bingo. Finished. Solve. Find the value of x and the question what were their salaries initially can be answered. Let's solve. 4x plus 400 equals 3x plus 600. 4x minus 3x is x is equals to 200. So basic salary were 2x, that is 400, and 3x, that is 600. Option D is the pick. You can also play with the option, but here we can see that all the options are giving you 2:3, 2:3, 2:3, 2:3 values. So it's better to solve. It doesn't take that much time. Ratios and mixture on the screen is just the reading time, and it won't take that much time to solve. It's understanding, read it calmly, you would be able to do it in reading, plus solving time would be less than a minute. A mixture of three materials A, B, C in powdered form with the volumes in the ratio 4:2:3 is required to make a good quality powder. We need to mix this in this volume. The weight of 1 meter cube of A is 90 kg, B is 100 kg, and C is 120 kg. That means overall, if we are using 4 m cube of A, its weight would be 360 kg in the mixture, 200 kg in the mixture, and 120 into 3, 360 kg in the mixture. This ratio will be ratio of the weights of A, B, C in the final mixture. Now the question is, what is the ratio of the weights of A and B? A and B is 360 plus 200. 360 plus 200 is 560. To B and C. B and C is 200 plus 360. That is also 560. So this is coming as 1:1. A and B to B and C is nothing but 1:1. Option C is the pick. One more ratios. The monthly incomes of A, B, C are in the ratio of 2:3:1, and the monthly income of B, C, D are in the ratio 9:3:15. That can be diluted to 3:1:5. So we have one more. BCD is 3:1:5, 3:1:5, bingo, merged. Income ratio of ABCD is 2:3:1:5. Savings of C and D are in the ratio 2:3. C saves 600. So 2 is 600. That means it's been multiplied by 300. D's saving should be 900. 3 into 300. What is the annual savings of D if monthly income of A is 6,000? Why do we care about that? What is the monthly income of A? We need annual savings of D. The savings of C and D are in the ratio 2:3. C saves 600 and it was given monthly. So monthly savings of D is 900. Annually should be 900 into 12. That is 10800. Do we have that? Yes, option C, 10800. This data is actually not required to answer this question. Okay, few questions from time, speed and distance. As we know, you will get at least one question. One question. A man is running at a speed of 2 meter per second. There is a bus stop of length 10 meter at a distance of 80 meter from the man. What is the time required by the man to pass by the bus stop? To pass by the bus stop, he need to cover 90 meter. And his speed is 2 meter per second. Then time required would be 90 by 2. That is 45 seconds. Time is equals to distance by speed. So you will require 45 seconds, option A. Going through the master class on averages, hacking the averages, rule 9 from the rule book is highly recommended to all of you to first practice the basics and increase the speed, and let's see how we can use it in these kind of question in no time. Cameron covered a certain distance at 108 km per hour and returned back at 20 meter per second. Find the average speed in meter per second for the entire journey. First, we need to convert this 108 kph to meter per second. 108 into 5 by 18. 9 2, 9 12, that means 6. That is 30 meter per second is the onward speed, and the downward or the backward speed is 20 meter per second. If has gone with the speed of S1 and came back at a speed of S2, traveled the same distance, average speed can be calculated using this formula directly. 2 into S1 into S2 divided by S1 plus S2. Refer rule 9 from our rule book straight away. So average speed is 2 into 30 into 20 divided by 30 plus 20 is 50. Gone 4 times. 4 into 6 is 24 meter per second is the average speed. Option C. Okay, one more classical from TSD. Mitchell travels for a total of 6 hours. If he travels the first half at 36 kph, formula for time is distance by speed. Distance is s into t. First half, let the distance is d, travelled at the rate of 36. That is time 1. Plus second half distance is also d. It is travelled at 5 mps. 5 mps means 5 into 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. That will be 18 kilometer per hour. This total time is equals to 6 hours given. If we solve this, we can find the value of d. Total distance travelled is 2d. So d by 18 will give half plus 1, that is 3 by 2, 6, 3 gone 2. That means d equals 18 into 4, 372. 72 kilometers is d. The question is find the total distance travelled. Total distance travelled is 2 into d, 72 into 2, 144 kilometers. Option D is the pick. Wow, spatial addition of trigonometry combined with quadratic equations. Sin A and cos A are the roots of this equation. Then which of the following relationship is correct? We know that in case of a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a is not equal to 0, sum of roots is equals to minus b by a, and product of roots is equals to c by a. Now as far as sine and cos is concerned, we know this drill, that sine square a plus cos square a is equals to 1. So can I use this and square it on both sides? We'll get sine square a plus cos square a plus twice sine a cos a equals minus b whole square b square by a square. Now sine square plus cos square is 1 plus sine a into cos a is c by a. 2 into c by a equals b square by a square. Let's solve this. We'll get a plus 2c by a equals b square by a square. Cancel. We'll multiply a square plus 2ac is equals to b square. This is what we are getting. So if I add c square on both sides, a square plus 2ac plus c square equals b square plus c square, or a plus c whole square will be equals to b square plus c square. Why I have added c square on both sides? Because as I see the option, all options are in the form of a minus c or a plus c. Now it is a square plus 2ac, so if we add c square on both ends, a square plus 2ac plus c square will become a plus c whole square. So we are getting a plus c whole square is equals to b square plus c square. That is in option D. Sometimes we manipulate after looking at the options. If you people have reached till this far, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and do comment also that how we are doing, whether you want to help us or not, or any other company's derived question you want us to solve for your benefits. Sometimes solving questions by looking at the options is like necessary, and this is one of such kind of question where I would be using options. In m minutes from now, the time will be noon. 11:47 plus 13 would be noon, plus 12 would be noon, plus 11 would be noon, plus 10 would be noon. So the value of m in these four options are these. 24 minutes ago, 2, 4, this is 11 is to 2, 3, 11 is to 2, 4, 11, 2, 4 will be 2, 25, and 11, 2, 4, 30, 26. This time, this will be the time 24 minutes ago. The time was 7m minutes past 10. 7m. 7 into 13 past 10. This is 13 into 7 is 91. But past 10 is 60, 83. 7 into 12 is 84. And 11:24 minus 10 will give 60, and 24, that is 84 minutes. Bingo. Matches. Answer is 11:48 am. Sometimes just use options, na. Okay, best wishes to everyone who are writing HEXAWARE. And the last question of this session is on your screen. I'll come up with section 2 reasoning question very soon. But before that, please solve this and then look out for the solution. And thank you everyone for participating in advance. Do it. The ratio of two numbers a and b is 2:5. Let a is 2x and b is 5x. And the sum of 6 terms of an arithmetic progression is starting with a. And the common difference is b minus a. b minus a is 3x. Common difference. First term is 2x. Common difference is 3x. S6 is actually 6 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1, that is 6 minus 1, 5 into d, 15x. This is equals to 285. You must be wondering what I am using. Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Simple formula to find the sum of n terms in AP. So, if we solve this, we can find the value of x by 3, it would be 95. So 19x is 95, value of x is 95 by 19, that is 5. Bingo. Let's see the question now. What is the value of b? Value of b is 5x. So 5x is 5 into 5, that is 25. That fits in our option A. Thank you once again, and I'll see you soon.